Gentlemen, welcome back to the healing bench. We're just going to close out the project here on the old World War II era Stanley No. 5 Hand Plane Restoration. As you can see, we have the brass all tidied up. It's mostly derusted. The handles have been or the tote, sorry, and the knob, have been ever so lovingly massaged with a little bit of boiled linseed oil just to sort of protect. And I've been using it. Been having a great time. You know, making lots of shavings. Some of this stuff, you know, like these are an edge shavings off of this board here, which I think might be oak, but that's like thin enough to read through. So I'm having a great time with it. And sort of trying to clean up this piece of oak. I want to remake my marking gauge that I built. It needs a little work. It was a good first try, but I'm going to redo it, and I would like to use some of this. This is a piece of oak out of an old vanity or an old desk, a very small piece of furniture. I would guess this would be 80 plus years old, this wood. And I've been taking little shots at it, trying to clean it up with the number 5. I'm just using a plane stop methodology. I don't have any hold down pieces or anything like that arranged just yet. We'll see if we can get her to pull a couple of curls for you. The plane stop, of course, doesn't prevent your work from sliding back. I also haven't waxed the sole of this. It's one of those things I would like to try, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. We may be going against grain. That feels pretty grabby. Let's try her the other way. Yeah. That feels better already. Basically, I'm trying to do the paint removal here as much as anything, but these are wispy, beautiful, thin. The adjusters are great. Just pull a little bit more blade into her, so on and so forth. You get the idea. It's not full width, but we can adjust it down more. That's just that's in preparation for the next project. We get this smoothed out. That might be maple, actually. That might be a nice maple. Anyway, it's lovely, and it's becoming smooth. It was literally a broken piece of furniture in the garbage, so we're tuning it up a little bit. Use a chunk of it for the marking gauge, and then the rest of it has another purpose awaiting it. However, those of you keen observers in the crowd may have picked up on this. This is going to be the next one. This is a Stanley No. 4. Because if you have a bunch of Stanley No. 5s, clearly you don't need another Stanley No. 5. You need a Stanley No. 4. The difference in them is really quite a bit. Like the difference in size, rather. It's like they're almost the same, right to about here. And then this, you know, extra 4 inches of plane. But my best guess on this one is that it would be a Type 20. See the dark blue? It's made in the USA. Dark blue paint. Still has a nice big ring. Big knob here for adjusting. Everybody loves a big knob. And wooden handle, or wooden knob and wooden tote. Getting all excited, I can't talk. And the iron was actually in pretty good shape, but I got a couple of tiny nicks. I've pulled a couple shavings with it, just like it was sharp enough to shave with when I got it. Or not shave, but plane with. And nothing is rusted solid. So this will be a fun little refurbishing project. The only real standout issue is the tote. She's got the woggles here pretty bad. I think we can fix that. We'll look into that someday. But I want to let you know, this thing is an absolute joy. I've been having the best time with it. It's therapeutic to get out here and just make shavings, you know. Sit in an office all day. Come out here and turn your brain off in that way and use your hands. And do this, you know, I get a great amusement out of these cool shavings. Because I'm a simple guy. But there you go, I consider that finished. It's in a beautiful working condition now. It's not a museum piece, but that was never the point. For beautiful working condition. So this was about 10 or 12 bucks. And I would guess probably 5 hours of work into it. 4 hours at least of work in it. Because the parts internally were rusted together so badly, and had to be careful taking it apart to not break or strip stuff. And it took a long time to clean it up, and so on and so forth. Probably 4 or 5 hours in it. This thing's going to be, you know, an hour. Hour or two to get this up to snuff. Like there's no rust coating on it anywhere. It's in beautiful condition. I paid 15 bucks for this at another antique shop. So I'm happy to have it. It's not a collector piece, but they are known to be a darn good user piece. And we're going to get her back up to snuff here in another episode, I'm sure. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.